Well, the 106 released Chibok girls will go back to school by September this year. The Women Affairs Minister disclosed this to the girls and their parents during a social gathering in Abuja. She explained that the Nigerian government is collaborating with the American University Yola to ensure all the girls are accommodated by the school.
It's a social gathering and reunion for the girls, and they each sit excitedly with their parents. It is the third time since their rescue that they have been allowed to meet with their parents. This event is part of their rehabilitation process, enabling them to socialize away from their shelter. The minister, Aisha Al-Hassan, stresses that the goal of the Nigerian government is to have all the girls back in school by September. She also gives reasons for restricting access to the girls, placing emphasis on their healing process.
They are fully healed. You can see that they are very excited to go back to school. When they came back, the first time they came back, it was not, the story was different. But they are all very anxious now to go back to school. We miss them already because we are already used to them. They are undergoing the remedials now. Even among one's children, biological children, you don't have them all, their IQ may not be the same, all even children born of the same parents. So these girls are there. I'm not a teacher. The teachers here are assessing them. We are going to give reports to the school they are going to, and of course they are going to be examined too in the school, and they'll be placed appropriately.
We certainly were looking to bring the 21 to the university because that was the first thing that we heard about in October of last year. So immediately upon hearing that news, our girls who are at our university were saying, they're released, those are our friends, bring them, bring them, bring them. So we started trying to work with the government to figure out how soon we could do it, but they were very keen on partnering with us, but making sure that the girls were rehabilitated and that the girls were ready to come to the university level. So they made a very wise decision to just hold the girls back and make sure they were able to acclimate back to the society.
Some of the girls who spoke with journalists expressed their appreciation, but also want the government to intensify efforts to rescue others in Boko Haram captivity.
At the time we have released, we are enjoying with my mother rather nice, and we have and our parents come and visit us in phase that we have resuming, and this is the second time, and we have enjoying this time very nicely to the school.
What do you want to study when you go back to school?
My God, I want to study lawyer.
You want to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
We are thinking so many things, but now we are comfortable. We don't have anything that is
bothered. Are you confident to want to go back to school now?
Yes, yes. I want to further my school. Study to be a doctor.
Come.
No, I want to go to school.
You want to go to school?
What do you want to study?
I want to study science because I want to be a doctor.
All of you are looking very beautiful. How many times do you look in the shower?
I'm one among the 82 Chibok girls that released from Sambisa. Them for what they had done for us, because without them we will not release from Sambisa. We have many our sisters there that they are not from school, and nobody talk about them because we are from school. That's why government talk to Boko Haram and they release us. We thank them very much. We appreciate them, and the Lord bless them for what they had done for us. Yes, because that for us is too sorrow.
Negotiations are still ongoing to ensure the safe release of the remaining abducted Chibok girls.
Well, just as you have seen in that video, the recently released Chibok girls are appealing to the federal government to devote attention to the release of other abducted non-school girls who are still in captivity. Now, to further put this into bird's eye view, let's talk to a member of the strategic team, Bring Back Our Girls in Abuja. That's Bukky Shonibare. Thank you very much indeed for joining us this time. Well, thank you. The girls are saying, look, government, you also need to pay attention to bringing the non-school girls who have been abducted and out from captivity. They are correct, are they?
Yes, they are. They are, absolutely. And it is within the context that of the 219 girls, we've had 106 back. And like one of those girls said, that the life in Sambisa is harrowing and we can only imagine. So the best that should be done and that must be done is to ensure that the remaining 103 girls are brought back and properly accounted for, alongside other abductees that are there who are not just the Chibok girls. So yes, she's absolutely right.
All right, Bukky, the chairman of Abducted Schoolgirls, Chibok Schoolgirls Movement, Mr. Yakubu Keki, he has commended the government, for taking adequate care of the girls, and has also expressed confidence that they will be able to negotiate the release of the rest of the girls. What's your disposition here with what the chairman has said?
When we look at evidence that abound, that are obvious for everyone to see, the girls have been taken for over 3 years, and we've had some of the girls come back. At least out of 219, we have 106 that have been got back. It speaks to the fact that government has done something that has yielded results, but not just any result. It has yielded that kind of result that is huge compared to how some of the girls came out, like 1 or 2 of them who walked out of the Sambisa forest. But with the negotiation by the government, we've had several of the girls coming back. It speaks to the fact that, yes, the government can do something about bringing back the girls. So I also would express that kind of confidence in this government to ensure that the girls have got back. Where the challenge is, however, is one, the deafening silence that now is characterized by the issue of the Chibok girls. While we know that you have done something as the government to bring back other girls, it has raised our confidence. When there is this absolute silence as to what is going on, unless another girl walks out. So it puts to question if anything is being done. It raises our agitation. It makes us wonder if anything is being done, to what extent is it being done urgently. So yes, I share in that confidence level that the government can do something, but when what is being done is not being communicated and is not being done timeously, then there is a challenge there. So it puts on the table the need to ensure continuous communication, but most importantly, that it is done within reasonable time. The last time the 82 girls came back, and now has been several months, we expect that we should have more of the girls, if not the remaining, brought back as soon as possible.
Well, in considering your line of thought, are you in any way suggesting that the efforts to bring back or to free some of these girls held hostage have cooled off?
Just like I said earlier, one cannot say that the effort has cooled off, because we don't know what is going on in the quarters of the government. But when we look at what is going on right now in terms of what we can see and what we can speak to, what is not being communicated, if anything is being done, and the fact that we are not getting updates as to what is going on, if at all anything is going on, it actually puts to the question, if at all anything is being done. So while I would express that confidence, the fact that we are not hearing anything, to a layman or to a reasonable man, he says that, okay, is anything being done at all, or are you doing anything in terms of communication to ensure that we are kept abreast of what is going on? So yes, I share in that confidence, but I'm concerned that if what is being done is not being communicated, then we are worried about that.
All right, one is going to have to thank you here, Bukky Shonibare. When they released the Chibok girls we have on ground now, they didn't particularly make noise about it. I think you should be glad there. All right, thank you very much for being with us here on TVC News Hour.